So I was a guy from Kansas. So I passed this place a couple times, and I always thought it was a strip club. And it's so much being in here now. So this is something that everyone I'm sure has gone through. No matter who you are, guy, girl, young, old, you know, anyone in here. I'm sure has had an embarrassing moment, much like this. Ready? Anyone in here, I can give an example. I was walking down the park a couple days ago, and I see this little boy writing down, you know those shoes that have the heels in the back? Those heelys? He's going down on his heels, and I guess he wasn't very good because his toes touch what it's not supposed to. And he flies forward and he just eats pavement. And he's down there and he starts just bawling, right? Not because, you know, he was bleeding from several points on his body, but because he was embarrassed to have fallen, right? And he starts crying, people start, you know, jumping around him, you know, are you okay, kid, you know? And the kid stops crying immediately because people are making contact with him and he could explain the situation, you know. Sympathy and embarrassing moments have an inverse relationship. And I've heard many times that that's not true, and I can give it a good example on why it is. I was walking down Seattle one day, and I clipped this loose pothole in the sidewalk, and I stumbled 4 or 6 blocks. And I was doing that run where your face is 2 inches from the ground, and your limbs are just wailing. And you don't want to fall, so you relinquish all pride and dignity, so you don't fall, right? You look like an idiot running halfway across Seattle. But you fall anyway, right? So I biff it, and people just start staring around me. Oh man, dude, are you okay? That looked like it hurt really bad. And I just pop up, no, I'm good, I'm good. I was trying out this new run. They say if you run lower with your head below your heart, you can actually burn more fat and pretty much stop terrorism. So see, if someone sympathizes towards you and comes and talks to you, you can at least explain that you're not a total retard, right? But if they don't come over, you can't just say could everyone just circle around me for a second? I have to explain what happened. I'm trying this new run out, and if you all just do it with me, it'd make it a lot more easier. So, I can wait. So people say that, well, with all this, embarrassing moments you can usually get over in a couple days just because it's not going to haunt you forever. But, with everyone all wrapped up in networking and technology, chances are, after you fall, some guy's going to be laughing in some alleyway. Did you get that, dude? That was funny. Yeah, I got it on my phone. It's going on YouTube today. So chances are you'll be at some interview at some corporate business office explaining your resume. Yeah, and if you look right here, you can, what may look like a weakness is actually, whoa. You're the guy on YouTube, aren't you? You're the guy that can't run? Baker, hey, bring your department in here. Hey, bring Smiths too. Yeah, it's the guy that can't run, a retard. Yeah, just bring them in, bring the camera. We're gonna get pictures with them. So, I go to school here at the University of Washington, and I just got here, and I'm living on my own. And one of the things I miss the most, which I'm sure a lot of you can relate with, even married men, I miss having to sneak out at night. Now, I live fairly by my own rules, and I can, so people can call me up, dude, we're going streaking, get out of here. And I'll be like, all right, I'll be there in a minute. And I can scream all I want in the house. I can slam drawers. I can blend up like a smoothie before I go out. And no one will care. But I miss the excitement of having to sneak out. And for those of you who don't know, you can't just plain out lie. You have to almost double OS it. You have to sneak out. And I was fucking good. I was really good. I would stuff towels in my bed with pipe cleaners as hair. I knew which steps creaked at my house. At my house, all of them creaked. So I'd slide down the rail, but it was a hallway, so I'd have to go on both like a train. And one time, I actually hid clothes in a bag outside prior, and I sneak out of my boxers. Because you're screwed if you get caught at 2 in the morning and all dressed, ready to go. So my dad's like, where are you going? I was like, oh, I'm getting some water right out of bed, right? Because if you're dressed, what can you say? You're not ready, because you think you're going to make it out. I'm going to school. It's like 2 in the morning. What do you... well, this is class. It's, I wanted a really good seat. And I'm just going to go. So I was really good in but I'd always think out for the wrong reasons. Like I'd go to Dick's house to play Mortal Kombat or Joe's house to play Monopoly till 4 in the morning, which is pretty lame. But one night, my friend calls me up and he goes, dude, we're gonna go sneak into a school. And I was like, awesome, come get me. So I sneak out, and we get there, and it's all brick. And my friend was really good at climbing. He could scale anything. But none of us that worked with him could. So what he did was, he said, you know what, I'll just throw you up. I'll stand by the wall, and you'll run up, and I'll just pop you up. And we're all thinking, that doesn't sound like a very good idea. And he's like, no, I've done this 1,000,000 times. It's easy. So I get some space, and I just start jetting at him. And I get my foot up, and he didn't understand the concept of throw up opposed to slip from under. So my foot slides from under me, and I pretty much eat the brick wall. And I'm just down there, and I was like, ah! He's like, dude, are you okay? Are you okay? I'm like, no, why did we even try that? And he's like, dude, don't touch me! So we eventually get in. And I'm 1 story above him. And all I hear is, dude, get down! And I just drop. And I'm down there for like 20 minutes, and I don't hear anything. And I'm like, Jordan. And I don't hear anything. I'm ready to cry. And his head just pops up, and he's like, it's okay. It's cool. Keep going. And I was like, what? What happened? He's like, I saw a car. And I was like, oh, a car. So we get in, and the best part about getting in was we had the little group to where everyone had their little roles. It was like Italian job. We had like the guy that drove, the good-looking guy, and like the girl that could pick locks because she had dainty hands. And we get in, and it was really cool because we found the janitor's room and we got all the keys. And we went to the teacher's lounge, and you never go into the teacher's lounge. It was nice to have leather couches and plasma. They even had like a sushi bar, and like the chef was still back there waiting for the sushi to come in the morning. And we just run amok all night. And we leave, and mission accomplished. I get back, I jump into bed, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling good. And the next morning I wake up, and my dad's sitting in my room on my chair, just looking at me. And I get up, I'm like, what is it? He's like, come with me. Takes me downstairs, and he puts the TV on. And there's like these pictures of like us from like these angled shots from the corners of the rooms. And he's like, what the hell is this? And I was like, you never told me I had a twin. He's like, you may look bad. We should stop him. So, TV news. I was watching the news this morning, and there was this accident over in one of the tunnels here in Seattle. And 3 cars were involved. And when the police were filing their reports, the man that had started the whole accident reported that he had fallen, he had passed out at the wheel. And you might say, well, he was drunk or he was smoking weed or something. And no. He was holding his breath through the duration of the tunnel for good luck. Who needs that much good luck to where you'll start tunnel visioning in a tunnel until you pass out? Luckily, his head hit the wheel and horns are blazing, but no one's listening because, it's also lucky to honk your horn in the tunnel. Big accident, it's horrible, 3 cars, dead spiraling. So what I started doing is, instead of that, when you get into a tunnel, with your free hand, you kind of want to mess with something, and you kind of toss it down where your friend's legs are. And once you're in a tunnel, it's like a dark little abyss there. And could you get that? And they will, because they're your friend. And once they reach down, once their head is like 2 inches from the dashboard, start pumping your brakes. It's funny when you actually see it, but it's great. That's my time. Thanks.